Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another debate between myself, Gore, Vidal.
Hello, I'm William F. Buckley, Jr.
Today we'll be discussing the recent events of the convention that have to do with the Vietnam War.
Yep.
So I will start off with just giving my stance as to I fully believe we need to de-escalate the war. Unlike my racist counterpart here who wants to keep our black troops overseas who were unfairly drafted, it's just beyond me that anyone could even support this terrible, terrible war that's just hurting our soldiers across seas and doing nothing for our nation.
You know, Gore, you tend to use the race card a lot in these debates, and my support of the Vietnam War has nothing to do with race. In fact, I completely support escalating more troops and more bombings over there because we've already spent so many resources and sent so many men over there that it makes no sense to pull out now. It makes our nation look weak, it makes us look like cowards, and it also will cause communism to spread like an infectious disease among the world.
You sound like a racist and a coward when you're talking about how we need to keep the war moving forward, as it has done nothing productive and only just killed more of our troops that could be enjoying their lives back home. And the fact that we treat them so poorly, and the draft is just so obscure. I can't believe anyone can support something like that.
In my opinion, the draft is completely constitutional, and I think if you're willing to live here and enjoy the freedoms that you do in this country, you should be willing to give up your life and fight for the country. Because if you're an able-bodied young man, why should you be able to sit here and suckle off the teat of the government but not actually put your body on the line for those freedoms?
They don't even get the freedoms at home. I can't believe this. They don't even get the freedoms at home, and they're fighting a war for no reason. The racist blasphemy coming out of your lips. I just can't believe it. Moving on to the decision of the National Convention, they recently voted to de-escalate the war, which I couldn't be more proud of my fellow Americans and the delegates there at the convention. I'm so excited for McCarthy and Fannie Lou Hamer as they can now prosper with this decision and move forward with their ideals to de-escalate the war and fight the war at home with civil rights and poverty.
I think the bigger threat to the world is communism, not poverty. We can always deal with poverty later on in our home. But I'm just beside myself that we are halfway through this war. We're basically at the tipping point, and we decide to pull out. You know, honestly, it makes our country look so weak. I wouldn't be surprised if more countries try to invade us in the next coming years. And I just want to let it be known that I fully support John Connolly. And I think he's a great guy, and his speech was very powerful at the convention. And I can't believe we lost the vote. I just can't believe it.
All I know is that whatever you say, it doesn't matter at this point. The vote's already through, and we took a dub. All about de-escalating the war. Couldn't be more proud of my fellow Americans. Couldn't be more proud.